If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Tucson right now, you need to see these numbers. I'm Meg Estes, your AZ Home Girl, and today I'm breaking down exactly what happened in the Tucson real estate market last month so you can make the smartest move possible. Whether you are relocating from out of state or you have been here your whole life, this data matters. So let's get into it. All right, so let us start with the big picture. I pulled the latest data from the MLS of Southern Arizona, and here is where we stand as of February 2026. The median sales price in the Tucson metro came in at $359,900. That is essentially flat compared to last year. 0% change year over year. Now, that might not sound exciting, but here's why it matters. Because prices are not crashing, they are not skyrocketing either. We are in a stabilized market, and that actually creates some of the best opportunities for both buyers and sellers. The average sales price was $427,789, which is down about 0.4% from last February. So we are seeing just a slight softening at the higher price points. Now, let us talk about how many homes actually sold. There were 1,235 closed sales across the MLS of Southern Arizona. That is down 4.4% from the same month last year. And total sales volume came in about 528 million, which is down 5.8%. So fewer homes are selling and the total dollar volume is down slightly. So what does this tell us? Buyers are being more selective. They are taking their time and they are negotiating harder. And that leads perfectly into one of the most important numbers in the report. The median days on number hit a 48-day high in February. That is up 12 days from last year. 12 extra days. That is a significant shift. A year ago, homes were moving faster. Now, sellers need to be more patient and more strategic with their pricing. If you overprice your home by even 5% in the market, you are going to sit. Here is another number that tells the story. The average sales price came in about 2% below asking price, specifically negative 2.04%. That means on average, buyers are negotiating about 2% off the list price. That might not sound like a lot, but on a $400,000 home, that is $8,000 in your pocket as a buyer. And at the higher price points, this discount is even steeper. Homes in the $700,000 to $800,000 range closed at about 2% below asking, and the $1 million plus range saw discounts of about 3 to 4% and more. Now, let's talk about the inventory because this is where the real shift is happening. There are currently 5,555 active listings on the market, and we are sitting at 4.5 months of supply. For context, the market is typically sitting between 4 and 6 months of supply. So we are right there in a balanced zone, which is a huge change from that crazy seller's market we had a couple years ago. New listings came in at 2,001 for the month, which is actually down 9.4% from last year. So even though inventory has overall grown, we are seeing fewer new listings come on each month. That tells me some sellers are waiting on the sidelines. So what does all this mean for you? Let me break it down. If you are a buyer, this is your window. You have more homes to choose from, you have more time to make decisions, and you have real negotiation power. Sellers are giving concessions, they are covering closing costs, they are making repairs, and if you're relocating from California or other high-cost state, your dollar goes incredibly far in Tucson right now. You can get a beautiful home on acreage with horse property for what a 2-bedroom condo costs in LA. Now, if you're a seller, don't panic. Prices are stable. Homes are still selling, but you have to be strategic. Price it right from day one. The data is crystal clear. Overpriced homes are sitting 40, 50, 60 plus days on the market. Homes that are priced correctly for their condition and location are still moving in about 3 to 4 weeks. This also is very dependent on location, But here is a pro tip. If you are selling a horse property or a home on acreage, you are in a very niche market. You need an agent who knows how to market to the right buyer, especially those out-of-state buyers who may be actively searching for exactly what you have. All right, if you want to see exactly how these numbers break down for your specific neighborhood, whether that is Tanque Verde, Vail, maybe even the foothills, or even Sonoyta, I have put together a free Tucson market guide that gives you the full breakdown. Just text the word market guide to 520-980-9880 and I will send it over, no problem. I'm Meg Estes, your AZ homegirl. I help buyers and sellers navigate the Tucson market with data, no drama. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. I put out new Tucson real estate content every single week. I will see you in the next one.